Brain Food. This is our networking session. We'll go for about the next 45 minutes, which is about perfect. There were a couple things when Lori and Marie and I meet and really keep planning out and tweaking and fine-tuning our 4 weeks to success. And as you know, I've been on the road a lot since the month of August, being in a lot of different retreats and trainings and coaching times with many of you. And I've really had some, kind of simple aha moments of simple things that help you really leverage your business in a fast way. I know Debbie Yingling started talking about that. We took her coaching session last week and I said, stop, no more. I want you to open your phone. And she was so excited. She learned how to copy and paste links to her catalogs, to her videos. Right while we sat there, I said, nope, scroll down, here we go. And I've been doing that in every single meeting. I don't want you to assume your team knows how to do everything there is. You may know how, but don't think they do. So Marie and Lori and I today wanted to come back and share just really core basics. And we can take this video and break it into little snippet pieces. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to start with just Brain Food on where we wanted to go today. And then I'm going to turn it back over to them because they meet with their teams every Sunday night. And especially we're noticing the Get Social on Sunday night one really could take a ton of time. And I'm noticing how to use Beautiful and WhatsApp and even search on Facebook groups is simple aha moments. And even using your snipping tools or how to copy and paste from a PDF. So I'm going to do basics, but I wanted to do some brain openers on a slide. And then I'm going to turn this over to Lori and Marie and the top things that they notice, okay? For those of you live, if you have particular questions, feel free to type them into the right side chat. It doesn't mean we're going to hit every topic in 45 minutes, but that gives us food for the next networking hour that we might need. We're only here to serve what we think you need based on what we experience, okay? So bear with me. What I wanted to kick off into was where I left off with slides is as you talk about Facebook, a couple of things that are magical, and I'm going to let them show you and share a little bit, but I really just wanted you to have a platform of thoughts. The key is remember to cause interaction and engaging. Just posting does not cause your Facebook page to work, okay? Interacting and engaging. So we'll look to these ladies to give you a couple of tips on that. You can also create action for 24 hours only. The first 5 who do this get my sample today. So you want to create sometimes a short-term action. You also want to post original content too. This is a really cool website. I downloaded the app over the weekend. I don't know if any of you use it, but it's canva.com. Jafra gives you social.jafra.com, but there's also ways to create your own kind of cool original posts so that you look different. Like Vicki said, I'm building my own brand. She's doing that in a room. You can do that as well on social media. I'll show you an example. Remember, don't be salesy. How are you salesy when all you do is spam about what you want? You're not identifying what they want, all right? And 5th, track results. You have barometers on your Facebook page that show you who liked, who responded, blah, 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 who shared. You want to know what works and do it more often. We may not cover all of these today, but I'm just giving you some top tips. Remember to embrace change and don't be afraid. You can go into Beautiful and there's social media training. You can go on social.jafra.com and watch the video how to do it. Stop saying I can't and start saying I'm embracing it and I'm super excited to have an online business as well. Find a new strategy and last, be consistent. Not moving the page creates no success. So this is just an example of that canva.com that's free. I went in and I used one of their free pictures and created something like this. I'm going to host a beauty and brunch. It's Girls Weekend, Saturday, November 10th from 9 to 10:30 at Mary's Pop-Up Beauty Bar, okay? So again, you can create things like that with these free apps. Remember also, again, Jafra gives you everything here. It shows you how to use it, how to post, and how to download. And then again, we're giving you tools all the time. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna turn this over to Lori and to Marie for a little bit. They're gonna go through just a couple of things they're noticing on our Getting Social week every week that would help. And then I'll come back and just do a couple of things from Sharing on Beautiful, the snipping tool, and the Amber Region group that I talked about, and even WhatsApp. Oops, sorry, forgive me, I didn't mean to do that. So let me bring us back to Lori and Marie. What are some of the things you're noticing that the consultants, leaders, or new consultants tend to have as their common most needed things on Facebook?
I think there's a couple main things that people, just last night we were talking about posting GIFs, and yet you can call it a GIF or a GIF. They're equally okay, according to Google, because I looked. But they act like videos on Facebook, and so they look different when you're posting them, and it looks like it doesn't work. So I wanted to walk you through how to do that. Facebook pages has changed a little bit in how they show how you're posting, when you're posting. So I wanted to just kind of show you how to do that really quickly. I also want to show you how to schedule a post ahead of time. It's very simple, and I can do that probably at the same time that I'm showing you how to post the video, so you get 2 in 1. And then I'll touch on where your insights are. So insights on your Facebook page tells you what time most of your fans / people who like your page are actually seeing posts, which helps you to know when you should be scheduling those posts to get the most traction and the most views. Because you want the people who like your page to see what you post, and if they're not online and you post it, it can go way down on the list on their feed, and they'll just never see it unless they spend hours scrolling through Facebook. And then Canva.com is brilliant. I use it a lot. You can actually upload your own photos to use on those in their templates. You can set up your own, like, kind of your favorite color schemes, that kind of thing, if you really want to get into it. But it's very, very, very cool and super user-friendly. They have a ton of paid content that you can pay for, but you can also search. Let's say you wanted to have a picture with lipstick on it. You could search lipstick and put in only show me free images, and it will only show you the free versions, so you don't have to page through everything else. So it's very, very, very well done and super easy to use. Of course, there's the paid version and the free version. You're going to get more with the paid version, but I absolutely encourage you, if you're inclined at all to do creative stuff, that's a great place to start. Okay, so I'm going to start with Facebook. All right, first I'm going to go to social. Let's get social. So if you're, let's go to say that you want to use one of the GIFs that Jafra has just put out. And we're going to go to skincare because that's where Boost is. So if you see images that aren't moving, those are just regular photos. And you can save any of them by clicking on it till it's the only image on the screen. Right click, not left click, which you normally do. Right click, save image as, and then you're going to save it wherever you have stuff saved. Now I have an album on my computer called Jafra Social Ads. Within that album, I have named them all separately so that I can save ones I like and I can come back and use them again. Sometimes I'll just save a whole bunch at one time, but so I've saved a couple of these already. But if I wanted to save it here, I would save it under my skincare album. It'll name it. You don't need to change the name. It's just automatic. Click on save, and then it's on your computer. Okay. So, but for this one, I'm going to show you a GIF. Okay. So I've already saved one in my album for skincare. So now if I go to my page and I click on write a post, so you're going to start a post, you can just start clicking on whatever you're going to add. So in this case, it's a photo or video. And then you click on upload photos and videos because it's from your computer. And then you go find your album. Yes, I have 5 million albums. Welcome to my world. And then you go into the folder where you have it. Now, obviously, this is all of the files that I have. So some of them are regular photos, some of them are GIFs, but I know that this one down here is a GIF. Okay, and if you hover over it, it will say GIF file, GIF file, so you'll know. If you hover over this one, it's going to say PNG, which is a PNG file, or it's the same as like a JPEG. They're not moving. So for this one, if I click on that, and I'm actually going to switch it up and do this one because I did the I did the Boost one last night, and so I already have it on my page. So we're going to do this one. This is the Revitalize order of use one, I believe. Yeah. So if I click or highlight it, click on open. So this is where people get confused because it shows a little film strip and it looks like nothing happened. Okay, what actually happened is that's what that is, because a GIF is considered a video in Facebook world. So it looks like you're not doing anything, but actually you have uploaded it. So then you want to say, let's see, whatever you want to say. Jafra's Revitalize skincare is perfect for men and women. Let's not forget those boys. 30, let's see, age 30 plus. Okay. And then I'll say find more information and shop, oops, on my website. You have to type as fast as I do or it won't work. Haha, just kidding. Okay, now you want this to say share now, and right now it's not, because for some reason, even though this newsfeed is selected, you still have to click on it. I don't know why. It's a Facebook thing. So it wants you to choose whether you want it on your news feed, which is your regular page, or if you want to add it to your story, which is only visible for 24 hours. It's just like Instagram stories. It pops up to all your friends, says someone added to their story. You can post videos or pictures or whatnot. So it's two different ways of doing it. You can do either one, but newsfeed is permanent and your story is only 24 hours. So just kind of decide what you want to do. And now it's not going to let me do the scheduling. Interesting. Okay, so I'll show you scheduling on another one because for some reason I'm not seeing it here. So you have this here. Now you've clicked on newsfeed, so you can click on share now. So when it says uploading, and then it confuses you to no end by popping this up. It says your video is now processing. We'll send you a notification when it's ready to view, which then you're going, what? So all that means is it's loading. So click on close, and a video, quote unquote, that small is already done. So if you refresh your screen or click on the home screen right here again, you will see that it's already posted. And it posts as a video and it immediately plays. There's no need to do anything else. So that's what a GIF looks like. That's the same process for loading a photo, just a solid photo. It just looks more regular, like it looks like a regular post when you do a photo. When you do a GIF, it acts like a video. So that is how you do a GIF or from Jafra Social. Now, if you want to schedule your post ahead of time, and this is where I think it's important to know how to do this, because you can actually save yourself a ton of time by scheduling things ahead of time. And now I'm wondering, let's see here. I have not done this. Hold on, can you go ahead and copy a link to your website? Yes, I will do that. Okay. I am going to go on to something else because for some reason they have totally changed this again. And I'm looking for scheduling. Oh, here we go. Okay. I was like, where did the schedule post go? All right. So if I wanted to load a photo, let's just say I want to do a solid photo this time. And this time I'm going to do something from, what do I want to do? I think I saved some cool ones in color. I can't remember if I did. All right, let's just do the translucent powder just because. Because we can mostly. All right, so that's just a solid image. It's gonna look pretty much the same as it always does. And now, instead of posting it right this second, because I don't wanna blast people with 20 different posts, I wanna schedule it for later. So, and I'm just gonna delete this later, so I don't really care what I put in here. All right, so you type whatever you want. You don't have to put any text in if you don't want to, but I always like to put at least my link or something like that. So instead of, you want it on your news feed, but you want to have it scheduled later. So you click on this little arrow next to share now, and you click on schedule. You can schedule it, I believe it's 6 months ahead. Obviously you don't want to schedule it 6 months out, but for my purposes, I'm going to schedule it today, and it makes you wait at least 10 minutes from your current time. Okay. So I'm just going to leave it at 9:43. Actually, I'll just put 9:45. And then you can also stop. So you could publish a post, and you can also select a date and time in the future when you want your post to stop showing in your newsfeed. So if you knew that it was an offer that's only good for this month or for this week, you could actually select a time to take it off your newsfeed, and you wouldn't have to go back in and delete it. Not that you would have to, but if you wanted to, you could do a short time. Or if, let's say, you have an offer or something else that you want to do for only a few days, you could totally select this checkbox, and it would give you a date to stop the ad or stop it. It would just completely go away from your newsfeed. Okay, so which is really cool, and that's fairly new too. So now if I click on schedule, and then down here, instead of share post, it says schedule post. You just click on schedule post. And now, instead of showing your ad right away, right here, it says one scheduled post. And for those of you who are like, but what happens if I messed up? All you have to do is click on see post right next to your scheduled post, and it will show you all the posts that you've scheduled ahead of time, and it will let you edit it. So if you click on it, you can go in and you used to be able to go in. All right, seriously, they keep changing things and it's making me crazy. Oh, that's right, you can just click on it. Okay, so when you click on it, for the love, you can go in and make changes. All right, so it's very cool because you can actually save yourself so much time by going in to your computer on the one day of the week and schedule your whole week of posts. And I would suggest that you definitely, if you don't kind of already have a plan of what you want to have on your page, use Jackie's calendar, because she has ideas for you for posting every single day. And it's great because you don't have to come up with it yourself. Now I want to show you how to see who's seeing your posts and when. And that is under your Insights button right here at the top of your page. You click on Insights, and it's going to show you all your page views, previews, page likes, your reach, all of that, okay? Page responsiveness, all of that stuff. So for every post you do, for boosted posts, you can see these. Your most recent posts here, you can see how many people you've reached. And I just did these ones last night. I'm already at almost 50, which is good. And I haven't boosted these. So these are just regular posts that I posted. If you post videos or funny things, you'll get more engagement. It's just the way it is. So try to mix up your posts. Find something funny on YouTube or a funny meme on Google and post that and go, oh my gosh, this is hilarious. It could be about skincare. It could be about nothing that's, you know, related to beauty at all, but just something fun. Will kind of break up so it doesn't look like you're just posting ads all the time. Post inspirational things. Post great stories, inspirational stories you find, something that's not beauty related, because you want people to see kind of who you are as well. So if you go up here, page views, I'm totally in the wrong spot again. Oh, here we go. Back up. Back it up. I swear, every time I come in here, Facebook has changed something again. It's just driving me crazy. All right, hold on here. Okay, I found it. Yay. All right, so when you look at your, it says 5 most recent posts, if you click on, seriously, click on the top bar. So right here, this shows you It's called data shown for, it's for the 1 week, the last week. They will show you down here the times of day that the most people are on your page. So if I was going to post, excuse me, I would post at 6 p.m. and probably 9 a.m. Those are the 2 times that my people that like my page are on the most. So I have 506 people online at 6, and I have 461 online at 9, and the rest of the times I have a less amount of people. So for me, for my page, the smartest time is 9 and 6. For your page, it might be slightly different. It totally depends on who you have that likes your page and what they do and how, when they view Facebook. But Facebook tracks all that. So it's pretty cool. So again, you would click on Insights, scroll down to your most recent posts, and click on this bar that says right next to your most recent posts. And it will show you, number 1, all your posts, and you'll be able to see what gets you more tracking, what more people will like. Like for me, this one here that I posted in September got 145, and this is not boosted, so I did not boost this post at all. I got 145 reach, so that means 145 people saw it, and I got 16 post clicks and 8 reactions, which means comments, sharing, whatever. So, and that's what these little graph bars are down here that tells you exactly how many post clicks you got and how many shares or likes or comments or whatnot, which is called reactions. So this one, if I was to click on it, it would take me to the post and it would show me exactly what I posted and what people reacted to the most. Okay, so this really helps you to understand what your clientele wants to see. All right. All right, that was my main thing on Facebook. So throw something out there. What do you want to learn?
Hey, Lori.
Yes.
Just quick, well, not a question, but just a comment as far as when I boosted one of my posts, the ad that Jackie gave us as far as like it was 2 side by side, the one that said looking for smart holiday shoppers. Mm-hmm. And then the other one was hurry up and open your account today. Well, when I boosted that, Facebook, the first one was okay, but the second one, they said had too much text in it. Yep. So just when you're boosting something or putting something on Facebook, it will come back if an image has too much text in it. So it will definitely tell you, and it won't post, but it'll allow you to, as far as to edit it, and then you can, boost it again here and everything. Yep. And stuff. So
yeah, Facebook is very picky about that. You can, and I have done ones with a lot of text, because you can manually ask for an approval, and many times you'll get it. It will take a little bit longer, sometimes like 15 minutes,
Yeah.
So you can say request manual approval, and many times they will approve it. But they just don't want you to do that a ton. So,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Some people here in the chat, you wanted to see how to link your website link in an email. So are you looking for, let's see, that was Sally. Are you looking for your website link, or are you looking for your digital brochure?
I'm looking for I'm really kind of a beginner in how to capture links. And I'd like to be able to, like, even a link for a brochure or a link for my website, know easily how to put it into an email or a text.
Okay. You want to do that? Sorry, you're on mute.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, so do you want me to do the website, like how to find their e-brochure? I mean, their link? Or
no, I'm going to finish Facebook, and then I'll show them from Beautiful how to do that.
Okay.
Whether it's their website or it's the links. I'll show them that in a second.
Okay.
Anything else on Facebook from your personal business page that Lori's talking about first?
The other thing is, do you guys know how to, on Facebook, do you know how to tag your own Facebook page in a post? Okay, that's a good one. I'm going to show you. So you would do that if you wanted to talk about it, like if I'm on my personal page, let's see, if I want to, first of all, if you tag a person, like if I tag Jackie,
you're not sharing your screen, Lori.
oh, sorry. I'm following Jackie right now. I just want to say that. No. Holy moly. Okay. So if you're on your page and you want to tag somebody, so let's see, I want to tag Jackie. You don't have to tag the whole name, because if you're talking to someone, you don't see Jackie Duffin, Geisinger, can you send me this link? Right. You say Jackie, and all you have to do is hit your backspace, and all it will say is Jackie, but it will still tag her whole account. It'll just have only her name, and this applies anywhere on Facebook. So it's just a little tip, because you never talk to people with their full last name. So if you're posting to someone or you're talking about someone, it's just easier to use their first name. Okay, that's just my little thing. So same thing with your page. You can, the @ sign, and just make sure there's no space. But see, as soon as you start typing, it's gonna start putting it in. So what do I call my name? Oh yeah. And so here's my business page right here. So if I start typing it and then it pops it up and I click on it, it will link to my business page. And then I could say either in the beginning of it or the end, I could say, please check out my business page for all your shopping ideas or whatever. And then when I hit enter or share it, whatever, I would choose again, do I want it on my news feed or my story? And then when I click share, and I can also choose if I want this to be from my friends only or a public post. Now, what do you think is the smartest thing to do on this one? That would be public. So because you want friends of friends to be able to easily see it without having, you know, right? Because otherwise no one's going to share it. So, and I of course would say holiday shopping ideas, you know, whatever. This is the same if you want to link to your whatever business page. You can put both of them in there. If you put your business page in there, make sure there's no spaces between .com and the / and your name, or else Jafra.com is going to get your business. Do you guys understand that? If there's any spaces between .com and your part of the link, it will go to Jafra.com and not to your page. Okay? But in this case, it goes to mine and it puts that little preview. And then, and you can actually get rid of that if you don't want it. And then you would click on share. Does that make sense? Beautiful.
So let me just answer a question while your phone rings. So is that your phone ringing?
No.
Oh, I thought it was yours. I'm sorry. I was going to help cover for you.
So Lori, you're saying Jafra.com, we don't put / and then our name?
No, you want to. You absolutely want to, but you want to make sure there's no spaces between any of it.
Okay.
Because if you have any space between that / and your name, then it won't go to your website because it won't add your piece to it. So you want to make sure everything is smushed together with no spaces, and that includes the / and your name for your website.
Okay.
And Lori, can I ask one more thing? On Facebook, what did you click on in order to get that where you were just on?
When you type your website in and you click the space key or enter key, Facebook will automatically pop up a preview. You want me to show you again?
That would be good.
Okay. So if you're typing, if I just was to type in, oh, sorry, it's remembering my website. If I was just to type in my website, which is www.jafra.com / and I always do a capital L because you don't have to. I do because the L looks like an I, so I want to make sure people know it's me. So the minute I hit a space key, Facebook pops that up. Does that make sense?
Okay, so Lori, if, I just love what I just love what you shared, and I want to share on my Facebook page what you just shared. how do I do that without your information coming up?
The magic key. Yeah, that's a very good point, Helen, because if you share someone else's post from their business page, it's linked to that person, not to you. So what are you talking about? My, like the post I shared?
Yeah, just say, I really like the post you shared and everything that you shared, and I want to put it on my Facebook page, but I want my name on it.
So what you would do is there's no way around sharing from my page unless you, so this is the tricky part. If you were to go to my business page, and most of the content that I have is off Jafra Social, or sometimes it's things I made. If you're on anyone's page, you don't want to copy and paste their text or copy and paste their content if it's not something that Jafra's given us, because that's something they created and it's their words, unless you request permission. That's the polite thing to do. Now, people do it all the time. They just take content wherever they feel like it, but that's not really a good idea. It's not polite on Facebook. However, you could share my post, and then in the text of your sharing, so when you share a post, I'll show you. I'll just share my own and then it'll make sense. So if I was to go to my business page, helps if I can spell my own name. That would also help if my computer was faster this morning. So if I was to go to my business page or to anyone's page really, and let's just say that I wanted to share, I'm going to go down to my Boost post because I like it. Okay, so I want to share this one. I click on share, and you can either share it to a page or you can share it. So I can share it to any amount of things, but in this case, you're talking about your timeline. You could also share it in a group, like if you had a group, your consultant groups or whatever. So let's say that I want to share this in my group, my consultant group, okay? So I type the name of the consultant group in it. It says right here, this is a group I want to share it to. I'm sharing it as myself. And I want to say, check out this great gift. Now, if this was on my personal profile, I would want to link to my own page. Like you could say that I'm going to do this on my girls group because they won't care, that my friend shared on her page. For more information, please go to my website and you would put in your website link. Okay, so whatever your link is, Helen, I don't know what your link is, but let's just say it's that. Okay, when you do that, they're going to read that, and that's the link that they will see first. However, if they click on this link, it takes them to my business page, even though you have your link right here. Okay. And that's why I would say, if you love something that someone else posts, if it's Jafra content, just go to Jafra yourself, go to Jafra Social and grab that content yourself and post it separately on your page. If it's text that you like, or it's a graphic image that someone created that's not Jafra that you like, contact that person and request permission to share it with your own clients, or to use their text. I love what you said. Do you mind if I share it? You know, that kind of thing. And then, like in my case, if you like something, I would say sure. But like if you, or even to me, you don't have to ask me if you credit me. So you could copy my text and say, my friend, tag me, Lori, Allie, Lori, whatever, posted this great content and I would just love to share it with you. For more information, here's my website. And then you've said, you've credited me. It's kind of like when you used to write big papers in high school and you had to credit what everyone said because otherwise it was plagiarism. It's the same idea. Does that make sense? So you can post and share as long as you're crediting the person whose words they are, or even better, take the idea and create your own words, because you say something differently than I say it, but it can be the same concept, and then just type your own words and use your own photos off of Jafra Social. Does that make sense?
Yes. And it wasn't so much the text, it was really the pictures. And so
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and most of the stuff I use is stuff that is off Draft for Social. There are some things I've created. Most of the time I've created them in Canva. Sometimes I've created them in Photoshop. It just depends on what it is. But so yeah, Canva is a great tool.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to turn this to just a couple of last minute questions here, just to follow up. Thank you for all of that, by the way. And again, if there's more topics you want, we have this hour every week or every 2 weeks when we do our day, that we dub out for things that we're noticing. But if you have things that you need, we'll be prepared, okay? So let me just go to, Sandra had a question. So why would I tag just one person?
You mean when someone, so that's only if you were using someone's content, and really you shouldn't use content without asking someone. That's really the rule. Mm-hmm. However, like if it was mine, I would probably just tell you to tag me. And that's the reason you would tag me, because it's my words that you're using. And you should never take someone else's words and use it as your own. That's plagiarism. And it's not, like Angie said in the comments, it's not tech etiquette. It's just it's not the right thing to do. So it's better to either request permission to use their words, or to take the idea, the concept of what they were saying, and write it yourself in your own words. Because again, your clients are responding to you and how you talk and how you express yourself, not how someone else in Jafra does. So taking that idea and rewording it as your own is a much better idea.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Does that make sense? Is that what you were asking?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess my question was, I understand that part.
Okay.
I just didn't get, I see a lot of tagging on. Do you only use tagging for when you're using someone's stuff? Is that why you would tag that person?
No, people tag all the time if they want someone to see something, because when you tag someone, it pops up a notification that tells that person they've been tagged. So it's a way of getting their attention and making sure that they see the post. So if, for instance, if I had a new consultant and I want to say, welcome to Jafra on Amber Region, I'm going to tag them so they see that post, and then because they're tagged in it, they're going to see everyone's comments. Welcome to Jafra. They're going to get ding, ding, ding. Someone commented on the post you're tagged in, and they're going to see all those comments as if they posted themselves.
Okay,
that's why you would tag someone.
And the tagging thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It connects them to that post for the rest of time.
Okay.
Until they decide to turn off notifications for that post, and then they wouldn't see those anymore.
Okay, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and next question is, so what is boosting when you boost a post? Ann Fetters asked that question.
You are paying, when you're boosting a post, you are paying Facebook to show it to whoever you choose as far as a target audience. So you can choose women from 35 to 45 who who are interested in beauty and makeup and blah, blah, blah. Or you can say to everyone in the US, or you can say only to the zip code, or you can say, you really can target exactly who you want. And so you're paying Facebook to make sure that those people see it, and Facebook will then show it to all those people. That's why you see those things that pop up on Facebook that say sponsored. Mm-hmm. Those are the same kind of thing, so that people are going to see it a lot more if you boost it. With boosting, I would start with a low amount, like $5. And if you get traction on that one and you get a lot of reaction to it, then add more money to that ad. Don't go do another one, because it's like it builds on itself. It's kind of like a snowball. With boosting is a snowball effect. So you get a few people, and then Facebook shows it to more people and more people and more people. And so if you're getting a lot of traction on one ad, you want to keep that ad going, because that means more and more people are going to see it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, so thank you for that. All right, so Susan had a question. When would you choose My Story rather than post to timeline?
It gets an immediate, everyone gets a notification that says, Lori's added to her story. And then it's almost like a little video kind of thing, and it pops up and it's just more interactive. It's kind of like going live without going live. Because when you go on Facebook Live and it pops up and all your friends see, Lori just went live. your story on Instagram or Facebook is exactly the same. Everyone gets a notification that you just posted on your story, and it's only available for 24 hours. So it gets an immediate reaction, but it's a short-term thing.
Thank you. Excellent. And so Andy is asking you to just share the YouTube link, like I talked about this morning with the Boost video, versus Beauty Insiders, Amber Region. Why would we do that?
So if you share anything from inside a group that you have to join, no one will see it, even though it looks like you're sharing it to everyone. No one will see it except for people who are members of that closed group.
Yep.
So unless it's a public group and all the content is public, no one will see the content if you share it directly from that group post. So you never want to share something out of a group. You want to save it to your computer. You can do that. You can save a video to your computer and then reshare it, or a photo or anything. But if you share any post, basically what you're doing is you're showing everyone who's your friend in that group the same content again, because they're the only ones who are going to see it, even though it looks like it's public on your page or your personal profile. It will show, you know how when someone posts something and it says content not available, that's all they're going to see unless they're a member of the group.
Hey, Lori, can you show how to, like, Jafra's Facebook page, which is public? We could theoretically share them, but can you show everybody how to actually go to YouTube and get the YouTube link to share it directly to their page instead, making a direct post instead of sharing Jafra.com's post?
Yeah. You mean from the group, from their page, or from YouTube?
Well, start on Facebook and go to Jafra's Facebook page, and then open it in YouTube. Grab the link.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I just wasn't sure what you were asking me to show. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Because that works same is in Jafra Beauty Insiders. If we actually go to YouTube first and grab the link from there, then we can directly post it to our page, and we don't have to worry about nobody seeing.
Right.
Be available.
Okay, so let's go with this one. Maybe, I think, if this is YouTube. Let's see. I don't know if it is. No. We have to find a YouTube video.
The one I just did today with came from there with the Royal Revitalized to the Royal Boost.
Okay.
I copied and pasted it from YouTube in my slide.
Right. Well, we're talking about when they post something.
They did. That's where I got it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. Not that one, but that one's okay too.
Yeah. I think this is a YouTube one too, isn't it?
I think so too. It is. I know
All
it
right.
is.
So if you click on it, oof, oh, please.
It's down.
Hold on. Let me see if it does. No, see, that's still Facebook.
They didn't do it that way. I found it.
It depends on how they post it also.
Yeah.
So the concept is that you don't want to post things from Jafra, because that's Jafra's page, and that's going to take people away from your page. So if you like something here, most of the time it's on YouTube, on Jafra's YouTube channel. I think this is one. Oh, let's just see where they go here. Nope. See, that's linking. This one's linking to their Jafra website. All right, so here's what I will tell you, because I'm not seeing one that's an easy, quick showing. If you like something here that Jafra's posted, 90% of the time, it's on their YouTube channel. And if you click on Jafra Cosmetics USA on YouTube, and it's right here, you can just click on it. The other thing you can do is subscribe to their channel, and it will show, same as when you subscribe to mine, it'll show you when we post a video. So this one right here, Best Version of You, it basically has all of these videos. And when yes, they're still Jafra's YouTube video, but it's not linked to it's linked to their YouTube channel, not their sale page. Does that make sense? So,
I just found it. The video YouTube link is actually in social.jafra.com under videos. That's where the YouTube link is at.
Oh yeah, okay. So if you go to Jafra Social, you go down to videos. This is actually a better place to just go in general to get videos.
Right.
It's absolutely
because
better.
it's just safer. It's not linked to Jafra.com. It's just to YouTube, which is Jafra, but you can put all your links in and they can watch the video straight on Facebook. So if you click on any of these videos here, right here is the direct YouTube link. And if you highlight it, so what I'm doing is holding down my left click on my, what do you call it? My mouse, and dragging it. I know what I'm doing, really, I do. And then you can right click and copy. You can copy or copy link address. I just click on copy. And then you can paste it into a post or into an email or whatever. There's also a share button, which will do the same thing. It will highlight it for you, and you can choose to share on Facebook. So if you click on share Facebook, it's going to ask you where do you want to share it. And again, you're going to choose on your timeline, which is your personal profile, in a group, in an event, on a page you manage. And this is where you would choose your business page from the pages you manage. So you would scroll down till you, yeah, I manage a lot. Just, you know, ignore that. Choose your page, write your text, and then post. Or you don't even have to write your text, but I always do at least my link. And then post to Facebook, and there you go. It's done. Make sense?
Okay, so Lori, I'm going to wrap this up.
Go for it.
So is there any, this is a good question from Angie. Is there, does anyone, maybe even Andy has one too. Does anyone have a standard kind of quick Facebook verbiage cheat sheet? That, like, posting.
Yeah.
You could probably Google it. There's probably a bazillion. I don't have one. Does anyone have one?
We haven't really created a cheat sheet of verbiage like that yet.
Yeah, and go back, and I haven't looked at the social media training at Jafra for a little bit, the one in Beautiful. It's been a while. It could be in there too, and how to set up a Facebook page and info. So check in Beautiful. If not, it's a good Google. We just don't have one ready. So, okay. Thank you, Lori. Let's hear it for Lori. Woo-hoo! Okay, I'm going to take you to my screen really quick. And so what we're going to do is we are on the Jafra Amber Region Consultant Team page. I want to come back to a question that Dia asked. How do you get people engaged with your Facebook page? It's what I was doing at the very end of our action planning. So ask your clients, your consultants, to share a recipe this month. Get people to like your page or share it forward, and do Winter Wednesday. Go live so they see you, not just spam, right? Go in and you can do actions like Lori is saying, tagging people. She just did. She went to post a video, but she didn't just post the video and hope everybody just clicked on it. She's going to put something in there, like here's this, or here's what I'm posting today. So, or sharing a story, doing a contest, you know, kind of like, remember the old days of boxers or briefs, right? Lipstick or lip shine, you know, lip gloss. So involve them, just like over the weekend, you know, I did like the GIF with congratulations, we were #2. Kind of was a little fun, got people talking, hey, congrats, great job, gave hearts, whatever. But then the next post was, what are you going to recommend for doing a poll? And you'll just play with them, but doing a poll even, what are the top things you're going to recommend for the holiday season? I found skincare and fragrance to be a couple of the top ones. So it's asking questions. It's today only. It's all the ideas that we had on our slideshow, is, you know, again, causing a reaction. Engaging is also telling a personal story. Like if you look on the calendar, like Lori said, that we have in the region, it's Sunday Fun Day. Post a picture of your family and something fun you did over the weekend, so they get to know you, and it's not just Jafra content all the time. So it's engaging. It's a testimony. You guys are posting great pictures of before and after. It's a client testimony. So all of those things are engaging. They're talking to, not just looking and turning the page and seeing pictures of you spamming, selling, booking, or joining, right? So it's involving them. So when you go, a couple of quick things I want to end with here. When you go into Facebook, so I'm on the Amber region. This is what I find 90% of the people don't know what to do when I'm out in meetings. So what do? If I want to define something, you don't want to be scrolling through everything here. It'll make you absolutely crazy, right? So if you click on files, everything I say, you know, we posted. Here's the holiday shopper. Here's the November calendar. You know, you can go. It's all in dated order. For everything that we have been doing since July, we've been really updating our documents. Your new consultant training, here's how to do a spa and fragrance party. Everything we post, like the slides from today, you can go under files and find it. You can go in here and find the videos. You can go in here and find events. So remember, embracing change is going in and clicking pause and just click and learn what's in there. We also have, when you go back to the front page, you can also go by topic. So if you wanted ideas and training on sponsoring, Lori and I add the topic just like we do on YouTube for sponsoring. So things are right here that have been posted. Here's what the Smart Start session has, so you could host your own. Everything is in here. Here's that Chair to Care opportunity sheet I talked about today. So you can go by topic. You can go by files, videos, events. If you want to find a member, go there and search. And you can also, as well, go over here and search. If I wanted to find region calendar, I could go in the search bar, click, and there comes all of them in dates, okay? Anything that has the word calendar, just like you do searching email or searching Google. So you've got topics, you've got search bar, and you've got all of these different categories as well. So don't spend hours, spend minutes just knowing these little tools that make searching quick. If you're afraid to go live, so anytime you want to go on, you can post pictures, right? But let's say, bear with me here. Well, I don't know if I'll have you guys go do live here. Bear with me. Let me just see here. So to go live, many people are afraid to go live. So you go back like you're going to write something. So I was going to post something. If I wanted to add a video, if I want to add a file, that's under more. Here I can search by video or file. I can do a poll if I wanted. So if I want to change my color screen and I want to do happy birthday on pink or happy florist day. So you can use where you're going, where you're going to do your post. You have a plethora of tools. One of them is live. When you click live, it goes just like this. It's going to access my camera. You can go live on a group. If you have a great idea or you want to welcome your consultant, I love that you can post a picture, but your voice has more power and your body language. So don't be afraid to allow yourself to go live, okay? It'll count down, say 1, 3, 2, 1, and you just go live. And when you're done, it'll post like Lori had showed before. But all of these are just clickable tools that you can add an emoji to if you wanted to. That's telling you how you feel, so on and so forth. So again, feel free to shift up to live instead of doing everything in cut and paste, etc. Okay? So this is where you want to make sure, leaders, if I were in your shoes, I would get as many consultants on this page because you don't have to communicate what we're already communicating to the whole United States with calendars, tools, training. It's all here for you. So if you can, get as many consultants here. Make sure they know to put your name as the leader so that we know to accept them. We don't accept people if they don't put who their manager is. I don't have time to search through 10,000 names, and I don't even get a list from Jafra, okay? So again, just an opportunity. You can add members. Definitely just a great opportunity for you to keep everybody connected here, okay? So I'm gonna go back to a couple other things. Let me go back to my Google. So that's Facebook and how to search, okay?
Jackie,
Yeah, go ahead.
I need to go to an appointment,
Okay,
but I'll fix the recording at the end later.
gotcha, cool. Okay, thanks. Okay, then we have the WhatsApp. So I'm gonna take you here, okay? I'm just gonna do a couple more things before we go because our hour will be up. So I want you to go into Google and just type in WhatsApp web. And when you do that, it'll ask you to sync it to your phone, okay? And when you do, everything pops up. So I can do all of this. So when you're getting messages, you can respond. Everything's easier on a computer. I think Dia was saying it's hard for me to do Facebook on your phone. Could be, you know, but you'll find computers or desktops give you a little bit easier view on the eyes. But anything you see that is on WhatsApp, you can download. So let me go find, I can add a file. So this is why if you want to do a branch or a client, I just click here and I'm going to add a file from my desktop. Or I could add a video. I do that right there. If I want to search for something like, gosh, I know Jackie did holiday shoppers. I click search. Search always looks the same. It goes searching for everything that was posted on WhatsApp, and it's gonna pull it up. Oh, there it is. I click on it, and I go, oh yeah, I want that. Okay, so now I'm gonna download it to my desktop. So I'm gonna save it. I already have it there, but then I can open it, and once I save it, I can open it, and I can start to edit it. Okay, so, and again, once you open it, if it doesn't suit your computer right, click Enable Editing, because it's just adapting to your program. Now you can edit it and save it with your content added in there, your name, your website, etc. So I'm going to rename it and just save it on my desktop. So what I'm doing is, bear with me here, is when I use my WhatsApp, there's a search bar. There is attach a file. And again, when you click, you can clear your messages, you can select messages. There's all these little things to click. Clicking will never break you, okay? But you can, again, do so many more things when you're on your desktop, and they should parallel each other. I get things faster for uploading here, so I don't have to save it on my phone, then save it onto WhatsApp by my phone. So I do WhatsApp on my phone and my computer. So I'm gonna pause a second before I close those screens and go to Beautiful. Is there any questions from WhatsApp to going back to using your Facebook group and finding things in a faster way?
Jackie, I have one question on that WhatsApp. When you download it onto your laptop and you delete a message on your laptop, does it also delete it on your phone, or do you have to, or not? Does it delete at both places, or do you have to double delete?
I don't delete messages. I'm assuming it deletes both because it's the same app, just in two locations, just like Facebook.
Okay.
I'm 99% sure of it.
Okay.
So, well,
yes, it deletes in both places. Just so you
right. Yeah, because they're the same. You're seeing the exact same content. Everything's the same. Okay. If you wanted to find a person, again, you could click there. There's just all sorts of things. You can make groups. I make groups all the time. So again, the key is just click and don't be afraid. But there's search. There's add a file. You can control this. This is how you make a message. You click on the microphone and you talk instead of type. Okay. You can add emojis. It's all right there again. So I can go in and I can find the GIF if I want to do something fun. What if I could say there's something to have for New Year's goals? Get as many consultants on WhatsApp. get as many onto the Facebook group of ours, plus Jafra Beauty Insiders, plus your team, so that they're in the know and the now. Okay? All right. Any other questions? Then I'm just going to do one or two more things.
Jackie, this is Carol. I have a stupid question about people that say they're on WhatsApp, and I message them, but I get no responses.
Are they in your phone?
Yes.
Okay. If they're in their phone, first, in order to have someone added to a group, I have to.
I'm not talking about adding them to a group. I'm talking about engaging with them on their WhatsApp connection.
So again, number one, they have to be in your cell phone and you have to be in theirs. Well, you don't have to be in theirs yet, but you have to have them in your contacts on your phone.
I do. I do have them in my contacts on my phone.
Then you should be able to go in here and start a chat with them.
I have. And nothing. I have nada, nothing.
Then she has not downloaded it properly. So then what you can do is you can go in and let's say, okay, I'm going to go in here. Oh, sorry, I'm still searching Carol Boyer. Okay, so I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go into my group and I want to, bear with me here. Okay, I'm going to add someone to my group. So I'm going to click on there. Okay. And here's where I'm going to do my profiles. Bear with me here. Add a group discussion. When you click on your group, your profile, this is where I can.
That I don't even understand what that is. My profile? I'm not talking about a group. I'm talking about an individual that says I'm using WhatsApp. And they're in my phone.
I got it.
And there's no engagement. So I'm not talking about a group.
I get that. Okay. So.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. If you want to invite someone, you may have to start a group, Carol. I'm not sure because everything I do is attached to groups. Does anybody have WhatsApp just for personal connecting?
Yes, I have several people that I do connect with on WhatsApp.
So then here's the deal. So
but they're not people engaged with Jafra. They are friends.
Then you have to send her a link to connect to your WhatsApp page.
Okay, because do I have a WhatsApp page?
Well, you must have an account if you're on WhatsApp.
Okay, because that's what I don't understand. I have a WhatsApp page.
So go on your profile.
Well, that I don't. Okay, I don't even know how to get to my WhatsApp profile. That's my problem.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to be able to search, and I can help you separately, but I probably won't do that today, just for right now.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
Usually if you click on your own picture, it'll take you to your profile.
That's what a profile is. So maybe you didn't set this up yet, Carol.
I most likely did not because I don't have a picture on WhatsApp. Okay. I'll work with it. I'll play with it.
So go onto your WhatsApp and work on your profile first. You just haven't really set it up. Right here, profile.
Okay.
Yeah. So
all right,
I'd have to putz and see, but everything should have a link. You have settings. Okay.
Go to the three little dots. If she clicks on those three little dots up at the top, that'll take her to the settings link.
Right. So look at when you go on here, this is where you set up your sounds, your alerts. That's under your notifications.
All right. So, well, I'll have to play with it because I'm completely lost. All I know is that I have a WhatsApp. No, don't worry about it. I'll get it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Again, you just haven't really quite set up your profile to be able to share it.
Got it. Okay.
Otherwise, you just create a new chat. If they're in your phone and they have WhatsApp, you can just find people.
All right.
Okay. So like these are people, they're not in my groups or anything, but she's using WhatsApp. I can tell by here she says I use WhatsApp because she told me she downloaded it.
Correct.
Okay. So yeah, it's just, adding to that. Okay, I'm going to finish with this. Forgive me because we are way over time and I have got to go. So here's what we're going to do in our last little couple of ducks here. All right. And please listen to Jackie L's Facebook training from 4 weeks ago on Lori Alley's channel on YouTube. And it's also under our training files on Facebook. She did a whole hour on how she is doing sponsoring monthly from Facebook. So she gave a lot of other different details there too. So we're going to go to Jafra Royalty. Okay. This is how you copy and paste all your links. If you have your phone right now, you could actually do this. Go into Google or Chrome or however you get online on your telephone, on your phone. That sounds weird to say telephone. On your cell phone. You could do it on a tablet or computer too. But if you go in and you just type in JafraRoyalty.com, on your phone, you're going to have to scroll down or click on menu. It may not look like this, but there's menu with the bars on the upper right corner, or you can scroll all the way down and Be Beautiful is down at the bottom. So when you click in Be Beautiful, you have 4 things on that menu: My Training, Webinars, My Library, and FAQs. Whether you use the menu or you scroll down to the picture. My Library is where you have most of your PDF documents. When you get there, you have 2 options. Again, 2 places: My Training, My Business Library. You've got 2 different libraries. So again, training or business. I always live on My Business Library almost daily. When you get there, again, short version menu, long version menu, okay? So here I'm going to go. The one I use all the time is Key Tools for the month. If you just take a sneak peek here, here is where that sponsoring conversation was that I talked about today. Click View All, and you can see all of the business literature right here. So what if I wanted to show someone the earning opportunity video? Okay, it's that 10-minute one that does the whole red book video. I go ahead, I click the link, I click copy. I'm going to go open my email on my computer, or again, I would do it on my phone. I can do both, sorry. I'm going to start a new email. I'm going to go right down like I'm going to type something, but I'm going to right click and I'm going to paste, I'm going to paste the link to the video. And now it's a live video. Sally, you would do the same with your website. You have to copy and paste it. So I'm going to go back. So I go into, okay, I've copied it. I do the same thing on my phone. I copy and paste my catalog. Where's my catalog? So the business literature is all of these tools. Hostess brochure, you want to send that to someone about how to book a party. You can download it, but clicking the link makes you textable, emailable without opening a document. They click and it opens live. There's product literatures. Let me just share with you what's in here. Here's your fall winter catalog. Here's your Stay Royal. So again, everything you need is there if you want to send those out. This is the one I live on. I want to send my client brochure. So I'm going to click. I'm going to copy. This time I'm going to go in on Facebook and I'm going to paste, right click, I open my discussion and there's my brochure. So early bird gets the worm. Order by Friday for free Friday giveaway. Don't be a turkey, okay? So again, I'm not typing right, but then I could post it. I can open my Facebook, I can open email, I could go into WhatsApp. So it's literally using your links.
Yeah.
Again, whether you're on your phone.
But Jackie, that one's not going to link to your website. The one you did from here is not going to link to your website. You need to actually go on to your website to use it to access the e-brochures from there to get the link that actually links to your website, or the brochure that links to your website.
Correct. My point is, anything you do, you're sharing a link, you open up where you're taking it, you right click and paste,
Yeah.
right? So even all the videos, you met someone and she talked about having a social business. So here's the 2-minute video. Get to know these videos. Here's a little bit about Jafra. This one talks about 62 years, Jan and Frank, Royal Jelly, doing parties. This one is the power of Royal Jelly. So if I give a sachet away, I literally on my phone, in my notes section, and I text myself, I have every single video link ready to go. If I had a website, I don't have a website. I'm not a consultant. My URL would be right there as well. And so I just go to my text, I search Jackie in my text, and up pulls all my videos. I have one sheet ready to go, or on my notes page on my phone, and it says Royal Jelly, and I copied the link. Social business, I copied the link. Jafra's recognition and communication, I copy the link. So I click on it, I hold down, I open my text message, I click paste, and there's her Royal Jelly video, and I write, hi, this is Jackie Jafra. I just gave you your 3-day sachet sample. I can't wait for you to enjoy your products, but watch this 2-minute video while you do your facial tonight, and message me how the first night went with your sample. Great. So again, it's copy. I'm gonna open something, and you click paste. If you don't, again, just what Cheryl was saying, you go open, you go to your Jafra.com. Sorry, I don't have a website. So we do Lori Alley. Okay, so if I were to go to, that was my website. Sorry, it didn't work. But if you go there, whatever you have, right? Let's say you're at your website, as Cheryl said. You're going to copy, and then you open up an email. I go to where I'm going to type, I right click, and I paste. Whether it's your website, Jafra's website, it's copy, paste, okay? When you want to cut out pictures, this is the last thing that I notice people maybe don't know. You can do this on your phone again, do it in, bear with me, I've got a lot of things open right now. What I want to show you at last is you have, I'm going to open up Jafra Salutes You, okay? Because I'm going to message someone about Jafra's program. So I'm going to open up the PDF. I saved it on my desktop. I'm going to minimize the size of it. That's my plus and minus, okay? I'm going to close that. So I'm going to minimize it. Oops, sorry, I did the wrong thing. Let me get back. All right, what I'm going to do is on here, I don't want to have the whole thing. I want to make something smaller for Facebook, to Shafika's point. If you go to edit and you click take a snapshot, I have a live pair of scissors right here. I'm going to take this, and I want them to just see that they can start a business this month at half price being military. So I use edit, take a snapshot. This is my pair of scissors. I decide, I just hold down on the left side of my mouse. I drag the scissors like I'm cutting with a pair of scissors. Great, it says I've copied it. So I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna click copy. I'm gonna either open a document, a Word doc if I wanna make something myself. And I'm gonna right click, or I'm gonna go up here. Actually, I'll be lazy. And I'm gonna paste it. I could open an email. I could go to Facebook. And I could right click and paste it. So whenever you download a document, that's a PDF, you have a scissors. If you, for some reason, don't have a PDF program, please download, because everything Jafra does is PDFs. You also have something when you go on your computer. If you click your program, it's a little different on Mac, but you all have them. And all I did was bring up my Windows bar, and here is my pair of scissors. I click snipping tool. Yes, I'm going to do a new snipping tool. Okay, so I'm going to click a new one. I'm going to open up my document. Sorry, I didn't open a document first. Let me go backwards. So I'm going to go open my document. I'm going to click on my Windows. I'm going to grab my pair of scissors. I'm going to drag my pair of scissors. I'm going to go back and always edit to click copy. This time I'm going to go into an email again. I'm going to start a new email. I'm going to right click and I'm going to paste. So using scissors, you create your own documents. When I go on Pinterest and I found you all of those bazillions of slides, I just had Pinterest open. I clicked my snipping tool and I show the pictures. Okay. So that's all I did. Instead of downloading, I don't download a lot. I use a pair of scissors. Okay. I just don't have time. I don't want that much data on my computer. So today we filled your brain with a lot. Remember this. Keep things, 7 basics of Facebook right here. Try it, play with it. We have videos at Beautiful. We have videos on our Amber Region group. We have social.jafra.com. So these are kind of the basics. Start basic, but be consistent. And again, that is canva.com. This was something, I just downloaded it literally and made things on my phone. When I did the Amber Region Thankathon, that came from canva.com. I don't have time to make graphics, so I want apps that have it ready and I just type in who I am and I want it free. So I hope today you saw the tools. This is sharing season. Make WhatsApp something super fast and easy. You could do client groups, you could do consultant groups. Don't be afraid. Just go in and plug time in your calendar to do a little bit of 30 minutes to play on WhatsApp if you need to. The only way it works is when you learn to work it. I hope today you learned how to search. So you save yourself time. Stop scrolling and search, or go to files or videos or events, or go over to topics. And start playing every time you go to post. What's all the cool things down below? Like a GIF, like a emoji that you want to post. Go live. Don't be afraid to go live. Tell them you're in training to go live for the next 8 weeks and try live. Your face matters. Your voice is even more so. And I hope with Beautiful, try it on your phone, try it on your computer, and learn how to copy and paste in 2 seconds flat. And I hope you learned you've got a magic pair of scissors, like we used to in the old days before internet. And we used to cut things out and paste them on paper. Now it's quick. Again, give etiquette rules. If it's from Pinterest, say that, okay? So again, make sure you're giving credit where credit is due. So I know there's chat times here, but again, I just wanted to be able to come back and promise you what we promised today with our 75 minutes. So I was gonna go 60, but we had a lot with Facebook. But there's a lot out there, and I hope you've learned 1 or 2 tips from today. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I'm just gonna come back to see if I have any questions from the chat before I end the recording. Did she end it? No, okay, cool. So I just wanted to be able to come back for a quick minute. All right, so let me just scroll. Yeah, go ahead.
Where would we find the Jackie Elves sponsor, that 1 hour you were talking about?
So if you go into the Jafra, we post everything. It's actually already on WhatsApp. Okay. So if you went into WhatsApp, in the search bar and you wrote Facebook training, it would pop up because I only have 1 or 2 there. If you went into the Jafra Amber Region Consultant Team page and typed in Facebook training or Jackie Elves, it'll pop up. If you go under files or videos or files or events, it's there.
Okay. And what's the
If you
name
go
of
to
it
your
again?
email, if you go to your email, it's there by me.
Okay. What's the name of it?
Just type in Facebook training, type in Jackie Elves.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. All right. Let me just scroll through. Keep asking if you're here live. If there's anything else you had a question on. I'm just making sure I got everybody. Sorry.
Did you answer Jackie's, Angie's question? If you save them to your individual device, if you delete the thread, are all the files deleted?
It's how you delete it. If you delete all of it or if you delete one, it's gone from all the above. It's a platform that they all sync together, just like your cell phone.
Right. But so then is it gone for good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Delete is delete. You got it.
Okay, but it would it still be on your website, or are you able to get it on the internet in your computer instead of your phone? If you deleted it on your phone,
It's just like a text. If you delete your text, it's gone.
I asked that, but if you delete the thread, Jackie, and we go into the WhatsApp group and we search for that, is it saved on your main WhatsApp?
You're deleting it so you won't see it.
We're deleting just the thread, but like everything you post on WhatsApp, do we have to save in order to keep it?
I don't know. I save everything the minute I have it. So I don't know because I don't mess with that.
Okay.
You could go into WhatsApp and ask that question. They have a chat box and FAQ.
Can I help with that one a little bit, Jackie?
Go ahead.
So WhatsApp automatically saves to an album on your phone, pictures. But if you leave them in that album, when you delete the thread from the WhatsApp app, it will also delete them from your phone. So you actually need to copy them into another album on your phone if you want to keep them for later. Because there's no way to get back to them if you delete the thread and they delete out of that auto album. Does that help?
Thank you.
Yeah, it is. I mean, anything you say gone is gone. I mean, really, at the end of the day, you're choosing to not have it. So that's, I mean, for me, it's easier for me the minute I see something, I just download and go right into folders on my phone. Everything's organized into folders like Lori's. I don't have as many as her, but if it's parties or sponsoring or this or that, that's where I just put everything so that it's there versus worrying about it if you want to delete it. So again, just keep it simple. So exactly, I mean, you got it. You're in charge of saving. So that's the key, okay? So, and again, it's best to save. Searching will kill your time. If there's one thing that I'm about, it's minute managing. The minute you see it, pause, put it in the folder where it belongs if you know it's something you want to use. Okay, if you have to go searching, it gets hard. But if you want to search, there's ways to do it far faster. So there's a search bar to everything in your life. You might not have even known it existed in WhatsApp or even the Facebook group. Oh my gosh, I used to scroll and I'm like, oh my God, it would take me forever, right? So again, when you use those little tools and topics, it's really awesome, okay? All right, so I think we've caught just about everything that's on here. Anyone else before we go? Did it help a little bit to get a little tip today?
yes, wonderful, wonderful.
Good, good. We wanted to make sure we did this. It's not something I want to do all the time, but those little things matter. I saw Carolyn Murphy Brown go, oh my gosh, I can use my little snipping tool. She didn't realize she could just do that. You have so much content from social.jafra.com to all these documents, to all these links. And I know sometimes it's hard to see and learn, but we'll make little snippets, or if you have more questions, always ask, and we can help you. You want to be ready to go really quick. You can do this business right from your phone. And it really is, I live on Jafra Royalty. The minute someone asks a question, I'm on Jafra Royalty. I copy and paste a link. I will take a picture, because if I don't, your snipping tool on your phone is the same, right? So I get the picture and I do a screenshot. Then I click copy and I forward it to WhatsApp. So remember, everything is a fast, shareable world. So if you're spending a lot of time, pause and we'll help you, okay? So, all right, I thank you for today and the extra duration of time. I just want you to manage your minutes, de-stress and worry less, and enjoy this great season. We have from today, I promised a drawing, and whether or not they're here, it doesn't matter. We'll post the winner. But I had 37 different names today, so I'm going to pick a number. You know I do random.org. You should all do that on Facebook Live. It's really fun. You can talk live on the camera, see how many people you have in your drawing, and do it live. I'm literally doing it live with you right now. So I have between 1 and 37 people. Let me get all my little name slips here. And we are going to generate, and the lucky winner is number 8. So Lisa Washington will be our winner from today. So we'll announce her as my thank you for being live with us today on our webinars. Have a great Monday. Thank you to everybody sharing today. Thank you for being active and engaged. Have a fantastic Magic Monday and make it a money maker. Have a great day. Bye, everyone. We'll post everything after. Bye.